Now, how did my face get this beautiful? Let me tell you. I'm going to talk to you guys today about skincare because I think it's very important to start a good skincare routine that works for you. A lot of these companies try to sell you a bunch of bullshit with products that are not getting your skin better and actually doing damage to your skin. So I thought I would show you my skincare routine, show you what works for me, and potentially give you some tips that will actually help you in the future. I previously was on Accutane and I took the pills for about, I think it was like 6 or 7 months. So it was a really intensive process. If you have severe acne and you have the resources to get Accutane, I really do recommend it. I think it really helped me a lot. I could try to put pictures up on the screen. My skin was very bad, just all over. It is an intensive process, so I will warn you about that. It's very drying. It definitely heightens your moods. I feel like I was definitely moody and I could flip on a dime. So just keep that in mind if you do want to try Accutane. But other than that, I feel like it really kind of gave me the self-confidence that I needed from my skin. I feel like I was like just it was a mess. The struggle bus is real. I also had to take blood every single time I got a new prescription. So to get my new prescription filled, I had to draw blood. So I had to go to the doctors, get my blood drawn, pick up my prescription, and then take a tablet by mouth once a day. So you could not miss a day. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you do want to try that. But sometimes that is the only option. Like for me, that was like pretty much my only option. I feel like no skincare products were actually working for me. And there is this conspiracy theory about Accutane shrinking your nose, which I think it actually does shrink your nose. Look at this honker right here. She's skinny now. First thing you need is a really good face wash. Personally, I use the La Roche-Posay foaming face wash for oily skin. It is my favorite face wash that I've found over the years. I feel like it really works good for my oily skin. It's definitely not as drying, and I feel like it really gets in there and cleans my face. I already did the first step, which was wash my face. Make sure that you wash your hands always. Always, always wash your hands before you wash your face. So I wet my face and my neck, and then I go in with a dime size amount. I activate my face wash and just rub it with a little bit of water. Doesn't need a lot. And then I just go in scrubbing my face all over with my hands. And I make sure I get in my neck, my collarbone sometimes. Leftover product, the buildup is real. So just get in there. Don't be afraid to get in there, okay? Sometimes I like to go in there with a double cleanse. So I'll go back in with my face wash after I'm done rinsing with water, and I feel like that really does help. Double cleansing has helped me immensely, like immensely. After that, I do this step, which I'm gonna actually do on here, so let's freaking get into it. I recently found this Ordinary Gel moisturizer, and it's one of my favorite moisturizers that I've used to date. So I really do recommend this one. It's gentle, it's non-comedogenic. If you're buying skincare products, you should look to see if it's non-comedogenic, and non-comedogenic products are formulated so they do not block pores. So all my face products that you see in this video are non-comedogenic and are not going to block your pores. I'm going to go in with the Ordinary Gel Moisturizer. Now there's many different Ordinary products that I actually do like, and there's some in this video. So stay tuned for that. But I really do love this gel. Hello. Okay, thank you. Like, just barge in, why don't you? I'm gonna be going I'm gonna be going in with the Ordinary Gel Moisturizer. Now I really do love this moisturizer. They have a bunch of different ones based on like the thickness or the texture, and I feel like the gel texture is really my favorite. And I just put this all over like a dime size amount, but let's be honest, a dime size does not give what it's supposed to. So I really just get in there, do it all over my face, under my eyes, over my neck. This is a perfect moisturizer for the daytime, and it's perfect over my sunscreen, which is why I love it. And I do go in over my eyelids. It's a preference, but I feel like my eyelids get very dry, so I wash them, I moisturize them, I put sunscreen on them. And don't miss out on the neck. The neck is a really important step in your skincare routine because in 20 years, you don't want your neck looking wrinkly. So don't miss out on moisturizing and putting sunscreen on your neck for sure. I get down to the collarbone. My most important step of the day is probably my sunscreen. I've tried expensive sunscreens that range from $5 all the way up until $50 or $50 to $60 sunscreens, and they just don't hit like this one does. This is only $15 and I get it at Target. I really do recommend this one because it doesn't flake off and it doesn't look super oily like when it sets. So if you're at Target and you see this in the sunscreen area, I do recommend picking it up. Okay, so I just do like a dime size amount for starters. And then what I do is I go like this with my three fingers, like this. So I start with this side of my face and then I go clockwise. I just pat it in. I found patting it in works better than rubbing it in because it gets very blotchy and does not mix well. I've noticed that this sunscreen really does mix well with the ordinary gel moisturizer, and really find what works for your skin type. I've noticed that I have oily, dry skin, and this skincare routine is tailored to that. If you do have a deeper complexion, this sunscreen also does work because I've tried it on my friend who's a little darker than me. She said it wasn't really that much of a white cast once it like oxidizes. Putting on sunscreen takes a lot of patience, so bear with me. I got up early this morning because I got up to get canceled podcast tickets. So I'm really excited to go to that. I'm going to do a little vlog about the canceled podcast. And if you don't know, I've been supporting Tana Mojo for literally since she's been on YouTube. Been watching her for about, God, I don't even know how many fucking years. It's been like almost 10 years since Bleach and Tone. So it's been a fucking while. And I'm so excited to go see her live. I watch the Cancel podcast weekly. I binge it, so very, very excited. Okay, that was the last step of my daytime skincare routine, and I'm gonna come back for my nighttime, and then we could get into some things. It's 11 o'clock at night. I just washed my face. Now I'm going to show you guys my nighttime skincare routine. So I do have a few steps that I include like once or twice a week. I'm going to go in with the glycolic acid 7% toning solution, and I use this about once a week. The glycolic acid is at a high percentage, so I do recommend you only use this once or twice a week. And I usually skip out on once a week, like I usually do like every other week because it is very strong. I'm just gonna put some all over half of this, and then what I do is I like fold it in half, let it get saturated, and then I just open it and kind of just swipe my face with it. I like a thicker moisturizer for the nighttime, so I go in with my La Roche-Posay Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream, and I just put this all over my face, and a little goes a long way, so you don't need a lot. I highly recommend this, and it's also non-comedogenic, so it will not break you out. I think skincare is really important, and I think that it's really good hygiene to constantly wash your face. Like, I wash my face twice a day all the time, and I can't live without washing my face. Like, I don't wash my face once, I'll literally like break the fuck out. So take care of your skin, take care of yourself, moisturize your neck, put sunscreen on. I feel like sunscreen really prevents you from breakouts. And lastly, take care of your lips. Aquaphor is one of the best lip treatments I've found, and it's really moisturizing. I use this little tube. They have bigger tubes. Obviously, I have a bigger tube, like 3 of them. It is an important part of your skincare step to lastly put on some Aquaphor. I never really started using Aquaphor until I was on Accutane, and then my lips got so dry that I had to use Aquaphor, and I've never stopped using it because it's really, really good. I literally cannot live without it, so I highly recommend. But Tana Mojo put me onto this Palmer's oil. It's skin therapy oil, and it helps with scars, stretch marks, dry damaged skin, uneven skin tone, and anti-aging. Sometimes if I have an event or the next day need to like go somewhere and I want to look good and vibrant, it really does work. So I just put this on the night before. Most of the time I use these two together because it just brings all the nutrients into your skin and then exfoliates. I would say it's really moisturizing, and it's also non-comedogenic, so this will not break you out. I hope you guys really did enjoy my night and daytime routine. If you have any questions about acne, Accutane, skincare, what type of products you should use, I've tried a lot of products, so don't be shy in the comments. Please drop a comment down below if you have any questions, and I will get to you guys in the next one. Bye!